You're remarkably clever to make it all the way here.
You startled me. Who even are you?
Relax. I am exactly who you've been seeking from the Enchanted Cup. Think of me as the facilitator of your ambitions.
You know what I'm after?
Of course I do. I appreciate talent with promise. Every student here is a potential asset. But you, my dear, are rare stock indeed. Plenty of students come to me looking for custom drinks. Few actually have the wit to find me, let alone qualify as a business partner. You, however, you intrigue me.
Business partner? No, I just want to boost my magic like my friend did.
Consider this. Last month, a student of your level entered a similar arrangement with me. His magic increased by 66.6%. A tidy number, wouldn't you agree? But you, well, let's just say you could surpass even that, if you are willing. You would become the pride of the Lyceum, a rising star whose brilliance could make even legendary names such as Merlin pause in admiration.
Really? I could be that powerful?
Confidence, not flattery, drives growth. I am a man of results. I do not promise what cannot be delivered. Investment is all about returns. I never waste time on dull prospects, and you are an exceptional asset.
Then, how much would it cost to boost my magic? If it's too expensive, I might not be able to afford it.
Money? That's a trivial concern. Mere coins are beneath someone of your potential. I offer free trials. You will not spend a single coin. All I require is a simple contract. A formality, nothing more.
A contract? Just signing it will increase my magic?
Oh, of course! Can't spill the exact method. That's my top trade secret. But I guarantee instant results. Sign, and you gain power while I gain your trust. A win-win partnership. Wouldn't you agree?
If that's the case... Fine, I'll try it.
Excellent! Prudence and courage in equal measure. Qualities of those who prosper. Together, we shall achieve results you will not regret. Tell me your name and hand me your student badge.
Ina.
One final confirmation, Ina. Are you sure you wish to enter this magic contract with me?
I'm sure.
Very good. Then...
You know that man? I see. So he's with the Adamant Syndicate. In that case, his presence here proves the magic contracts are connected to the Adamant Syndicate. Maybe they're the ones orchestrating all this. We just don't know what they're after yet. What do you think? Trying to stir up trouble at the Academy and profit from the chaos? But that seems like a very roundabout way to do it. Could the headmaster's death be connected to them? We don't have enough information yet. I'll flag all of this as suspicious and dig deeper.
Envoy, we've completed the preliminary examination of Headmaster Lemar's body. Our findings show he died several days before the selection exam. Trace analysis points to his office as the likely place of death. The fatal wound was at the back of the neck. Someone crushed it from behind with tremendous force.
It falls under our jurisdiction. The Crown may offer suggestions, but that's the limit of their input.
Headmaster, with the selection being announced on such short notice, accepting the royal family's help with the exams would save us a great deal of time. Let's not forget, these mages will serve the Crown. Involving them now ensures they get the specific talents they need. It would also be seen as a significant gesture of goodwill. Don't you agree?
I'll take it under consideration. Jervin, have you heard anything about students losing their magic lately?
Just rumors. They say some students caught a strange illness that caused all their magic to vanish. Even Professor Solis couldn't cure it.
Do you know anyone it's happened to?
No, sir. Not personally.
I see. You have a lot of pull with the other students. If you hear anything new, I expect to be informed immediately.
Understood, Headmaster.
Headmaster Lemar. He's been dead for roughly 3 hours. Strange. He was caught completely off guard.
Professor Zoria discovered the body?
If the echo glass is to be trusted, then the headmaster was still alive when Dorella and Jervin were with him. That would make Zoria the first on the scene. The strange part is, the echo glass holds no image of the culprit. It's suspicious. The timeline suggests someone else must have entered between Jervin and Zoria. Yet the echo glass shows nothing. Either someone erased the image, or the killer is one of them.
You mean...
Jervin, Dorella, Zoria. All 3 are suspects.
But Jervin was with him when he was still alive.
We don't have all the facts. I won't jump to conclusions. You should go, Sylvan. And you are not to speak a word of what you've seen here to anyone. Is that clear?
I understand. Thank you for allowing me to assist.
Based on the evidence, I'll be questioning all 3 of them again. I'm sorry, but protocol forbids anyone outside the task force from observing. You have my word. I will share the results as soon as I can. Let's meet tomorrow morning at Verity Plaza. I've spent the night interrogating the 3 of them. They're all suspicious, but the evidence pretty much clears Jervin. The headmaster died from severe physical trauma to the back of the neck. Jervin can't even stand. It would have been physically impossible for him to deliver that strike. As for Dorella, after the headmaster's death, she was made acting headmistress. Barring any complications, the role will become permanent. On the surface, she benefits the most. She has a motive. But given her size and strength, there's simply no way she could have inflicted that kind of injury. Furthermore, Jervin testified that when he went to the office to discuss the magic loss incidents, he saw Dorella leaving. If his statement is true, then the headmaster was still alive after her visit. We've found no evidence to support that. Now, about Zoria, she admitted to using magic to manipulate the headmaster's corpse, but insisted it was to rattle the real killer, to make them panic and slip up. That's hard to believe. Grave-calling magic, especially the control of corpses, is an evil art. The fact that Zoria practices it is deeply suspicious in itself. As a gargoyle, She is tall and possesses superhuman strength. She's fully capable of delivering the killing blow. Exactly. And that is the most troubling part. Our investigation found no grudge, no conflict of interest. Zoria was one of his most trusted colleagues. And yet, she was the first witness. She tampered with the corpse. And she had the means to kill him. All things considered, she's our prime suspect. By Imperial law, she's been detained at the Office of Public Order. The investigation will continue. If new evidence emerges, she could be cleared or proven guilty.
Envoy Evie, emergency! A hypo-fiend is rampaging on Holt Street. The guards can't hold it!
A hypo-fiend? Understood. Evacuate the civilians. I'm on my way. Good, let's move. There's no time to waste.
What in the world? That's a hypo-fiend! What's it doing here? I was just picking up some magical supplies. I heard a huge commotion from the shipyard, but I never imagined it was an attack. What should we do with it? Should we report this to the acting headmistress? Wait, what's that on its tentacles?
Let me see. Looks like wood shavings? The cuts are fresh. It must have been just a short while ago. The headmaster's office. That fresh scrape mark high on the bookshelf. If these wood fragments match the mark in the office, it proves this thing was there. That aura you sensed. It must have been from this creature.
It looks familiar somehow. Ah, look! It's just like the hypo-fiend from our first selection exam. Right. Pippa said she got lucky because she didn't have to face one at all. Could this one have escaped from the exam site? They look almost identical, and they can both fly. Although this one seems much stronger.
It's agile and strikes directly with its tentacles. So, you think it could have killed the headmaster? Compared to Zoria, this seems like a far more likely culprit.
If this hypo-fiend really killed the headmaster, then who's the mastermind? Who set this whole thing up? The Adamant Syndicate? I've heard of them. Supposedly, they control most of the Empire's black market operations. I never thought they'd be bold enough to target the headmaster of the Serene Lyceum.
Think about it. If the headmaster had continued his investigation, he would have traced the clues back to Franz, and then the Syndicate itself. To stop his investigation, the Syndicate might have taken desperate measures, and they certainly have the means to carry out an assassination. But what's their endgame? The headmaster's death was bound to cause an uproar. They had to know we'd investigate. I'll issue an Imperial warrant for Franz's arrest, and assign more investigators to track the Syndicate's movements. Putting all the clues together, it seems likely that the Syndicate sent this flying monster to attack the headmaster and stop his investigation into the magic loss cases. There are still some gaps in the story, but for now, this is the most logical conclusion.
The exam monsters are all kept in a special storage facility for training. Checking the storage logs should tell us more about this hypofiend.
Understood. I'll send someone to inspect the storage room immediately. I'll have our experts examine that magical artifact in detail. It's possible the Syndicate tampered with it, erasing key fragments to mislead us. They're targeting students from a magical academy, so it must be magic-related. But their true purpose is still unclear. Don't worry. I'll continue investigating the magic loss incidents. We still can't completely clear her. She did manipulate the headmaster's corpse. Until we have more evidence, I can't officially declare her innocent. She'll have to remain in the office's holding cells while we gather more evidence and decide on our next steps. That concludes this phase of the investigation. Thank you for your help. I'll begin writing my report now. With this, I believe the selection exam should be able to resume soon.
Thank you for everything. Actually, you helped clear Jervin's name. For that, I'm truly grateful. He's my best friend. I've met many kind people since coming to the Lyceum, but no one's ever supported me the way he has. You might laugh, but he even tutors me in alchemy, a subject I've never been good at. But friendship can't just be one-sided, so I've always wanted to repay him somehow. Jervin is the heir to a powerful house, brilliant and gifted in magic. Aside from his leg injury and the pain that came with it, he's practically perfect. His parents tried everything to heal him. Royal physicians, reclusive masters, even master mages. But nothing worked. The injury was caused by a cruel dark magic curse. Even after a few magisters found a way to lift it, the damage was permanent. He can't walk or even stand. He's been in a wheelchair ever since. After that, he grew quieter. He used to be so lively. Still, he found the strength to move forward and return to the Lyceum, and rose again as one of its brightest stars. Despite everything, he only relies on himself. And as his friend, I've never been able to do much for him. That's why I was so determined to clear his name this time, even if it meant breaking my own code. Honestly, I lied during the interrogation. Envoy Evie asked me about the last time I spoke with the headmaster. During that talk, he asked me if Jervin's legs could ever be healed, but I didn't mention that part during questioning. Please don't misunderstand. I didn't mean anything by it, I just... Yes, it was just a casual remark. He never brought it up again, but it's been eating away at me. I was afraid that hiding it might cause trouble, but I was also worried that bringing it up might damage Jervin's reputation. For nobles like him, honor is everything. Even if he's innocent, just being associated with the headmaster's death could ruin him. And right now, his family is choosing their next heir. Any hint of scandal would destroy his chances. Now that the truth is out, even if you do, I won't run from it. Lying was my mistake. If Envoy Evie decides to hold me accountable, I'll accept whatever punishment she deems. Either way, I'm grateful to both you and Envoy Evie. Truly, I can finally rest easy. Hey, could I ask you for a favor? Thank you. I was hoping you could take a look at my sword. You remember at the art gallery I used that small anti-magic device? Well, because of its side effects, my sword has been losing its magical power. I'm not very skilled with alchemy or forging magic. I've tried everything I can think of, but nothing's worked to restore it. Could you see what's wrong with it? Thank you. Here it is. Please be careful. This sword means a lot to me. Did you find anything? Cracks? Dura above. I didn't even notice. Could that be why the magic's leaking? Is there any way to fix them? I could try myself, but honestly, I'm hopeless at forging magic. What's wrong? Even so, I want to try. It means too much to me. This sword is called the Oath of Glory. It was reforged from the broken blade of my ancestor, who performed great deeds in the First Divine War. See here? When it was remade, he had our family oath inscribed right into the steel. Where the oath points, there glory returns. It's the most precious heirloom of House Grenvalden. More than a weapon, it's the symbol of our honor and knightly spirit. Yes, they say my ancestor Alistair Grenvalden was a mage knight without equal. He served alongside the gods themselves and achieved countless feats in the First Divine War. When the Lightbearer Empire was founded, he was granted the title of a count. The Grenvalden name was known across the realm, a proper knightly lineage. But that was then. Now, our house has fallen on hard times. We've lost our lands, our title, most of our fortune. All that's left is the name. I am. Before he passed, my father passed the Oath of Glory to me. He believed that as long as this symbol of our honor survived, our house could rise again someday. It's been nearly a century since a Grenvalden earned the crown's favor. All I have left is an empty title, baronet in name only. If I can't turn things around, in a generation or two, our family's glory will fade into nothing. I am. Before he passed, my father passed the Oath of Glory to me. He believed that as long as this symbol of our... It's been nearly a century since a Grenvalden... If I can't turn things around... The official reason? My magic talent was always stronger than my swordplay. You see how it is. Court mages have the crown's favor these days. I thought maybe, through the path of magic, I could attract royal attention faster. With a bit of luck, I could actually achieve it. Restore my family's honor. It's a bit calculating, isn't it? A far cry from the noble ideals my ancestors fought for. Yes, that's why I can't just stand by and watch it fall apart in my hands. Even if it's a long shot, I have to try to fix it. Thank you so much. What will we need? Then maybe we should start by checking out the nearby shops. I know a merchant who deals in high-quality magical components. Come on, I'll show you the way.